Swaminathan and I'm a Polo Cup racer. Hey guys, my name is Swaminathan and I'm a Polo Cup racer. I currently stand third in the championship.
Flying a fighter jet.
So far I've been going decently.
Especially in this sport, you can't really show your emotions.
It's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You
In my mind, I was thinking about the win, and I was going for the win.
Oh no! Oh! There's been a spin-off of one of the cars which has led to two other cars steering off into the grass patch.
So everybody remember me, and though I ain't talked to close, I ain't stopping though. It's hip-hop, you know, or is it rock and roll? I'm not dropping down, no matter.
I'd fallen in love with speed. Then I found a place where I could actually do something about it.
Break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up.
In the MRF, MMSC, FMSCI Indian National Car Racing Championship 2022, and this is the final round of the 2022 championship. The category has 4 races for the weekend. This is race 2 for the weekend, and as per the format of the championship, the cars are reversed as per the finish of race 1. So top 8 competitors have been reversed. So in pole position is Prashant Tarni Singh, who finished 8th in the first race. So he starts in pole position for this race. In P2 is Shreyas, P3 is Aditya Swaminathan, and P4 is Avik Anwar. The winners of last race would start from the middle of the pack, and they will definitely be wanting to make the charge. You have to look out for competition number 7, Pratik Sonwane, who is leading the championship and will try to make up more places and get the maximum points out of this race. The winner of last race, Ritesh Rai, is not driving in this race. He has pulled out for personal reasons. So it's going to be all about Pratik Sonwane trying to make the move and get the maximum points. And let's see whether Prashant Tarni and Aditya Swaminathan and Shreyas, whether they will be able to hold off all the challenge coming from the back. It's going to be a 10-lap race, so be right there and watch all the action live.
Driving a race car is kind of like flying a fighter jet.
Especially in this sport, you can't really show your emotions.
It's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You
In
gotta
my mind, I
climb to
was
the
thinking
top.
about the
Don't
win,
let yourself drop till your
and I
heart
was going
stops.
for the
Let this
win.
beat run.
Oh no! Oh! There's been a spin-off of one of the cars which has led to two other cars steering off into the grass patch.
So everybody remember me, and though I ain't talked to close, I ain't stopping though. It's hip-hop, you know, or is it rock and roll? I'm not dropping down, no matter.
I'd fallen in love with speed. Then I found a place where I could actually do something about it.
Break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't here to make it. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up now. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down.
of this race, he was the closest. He was the closest contender to the championship. He's missing out on this round owing to some personal reasons. We're definitely going to miss him in this grid. So it's going to be Pratik Sonawane, Raj Bakru, Aditya Swaminathan that will be bringing the fight to the rest of the pack. Prashant Tarni Singh starts from the front. So let's take a quick look at our grid while the cars are out in the formation lap. Starting off in pole is car number 4, Prashant Tarni from Chennai. In P2 is Shreyas Dimate from Pune on car number 3. Starting off row 2 is Aditya Swaminathan on car number 14 from Bengaluru, a championship contender. In P4 from Dhaka is Avik Anwar, who's also in the top 5 in the championship. In P5 is Munjal Savla from Mumbai on car number 12. In P6 is Raj Bakru, currently fighting it out with Ritesh Rai and with Pratik Sonawane and Aditya Swaminathan for the championship. In P7 is Pratik Sonawane on car number 7. In P8 is Ritesh Rai, who did a stunning job in race 1 today. In P9 is Ojas Surve on car number 5. In P10 is Aditya Pawar. In P11 starting row 6 is Niranjan Totkari. In P12 is Rahul Deshpande. In P13 is Saurabh Bandyapade from Thane on car number 1. In P14 is Jeet Chabak from Hyderabad, and in P15 is Puanch Kamineni. Looks like we've got 4 cars that are actually missing out from this race. Saurabh Bandyapade, Ritesh Rai, Jeet Jabak and Puanch Kaminani, all 4 cars missing out. So all in all, we've got 11 cars in this grid. We're also missing out on Sandeep Kumar, who was a guest driver in the earlier round last weekend. I mean, he had a fantastic run. All 4 races won victoriously. So it is, we're definitely missing out on him. But the fight for the championship is on with Pratik Sonawane that leads the charge in the championship fight. He's got some valuable points to take. So we're definitely going to see him bounce from that P7 in that mid-order. Well, the cars have lined up. Car number 4 starts from pole. Prashant Tarni Singh. He finished 8th in race 1. Can he take some points into his championship tally and take a win this race? All this and more coming up in the next 10 laps to the checkered flag. Welcome everybody to the grand finale. It's the end, the final race of this Saturday, day 1 of racing here for the 4th and final round of the MRF, MMSC, FMSCI Indian National Car Racing Championship 2022. The cars are fired up and we're off. Looks like a good start for us. There between car number 4 and car number 3. That's Shreyas Dimate fighting it out with our pole man Prashant Tarni. We've got 5 cars in the mix there that's fighting for contention. We do see car number 7, a championship leader, in the mix in that mid-order. He's stuck in a lot of traffic and he needs to get ahead. Looks like number 3 trying desperately, Shreyas Dimate, to get ahead of Prashant Tarni Singh. At the moment, we've got Aditya Swaminathan and Munjal Savla breathing down right behind. Looks like Pratik Sonawane has made a quick breakaway. He's already moved into P5. Here we see Avik Anwar, Aditya Swaminathan. Shreyas Dimate fighting it out for podium contention now. In the meantime, Prashant Tarni Singh has moved up. He's holding fort steady in that P1. Well, like the MRF saloon cars in the Volkswagen Cup, these are very, very similar spec cars. They're modified to the same extent. So it is on the drivers also to really bring out their A game and to show, to make that winning difference. Looks like there is been movement already in the front. Shreyas Dimate doing everything he can to break out from this pack. We drive with our championship leader, Pratik Sonawane. So in the front, it's car number 4, Prashant Tarni Singh, that leads the charge. Number 9 in P2. Avik Anwar from Dhaka has finally managed to break up the competition and move into P2. He's catching up to Prashant Tarni at the moment. Avik Anwar, the driver from Dhaka, Bangladesh, the UAE Pro Car champion. Finally, he's been having a tough season so far. But so far, so good in this race. He's moved into P2. He's in podium contention. And he's closing in on our pole man at the moment. Looks like Pratik Sonawane is mounting an attack at the moment. From P7 into P5. That's a good placement for Pratik Sonawane at the moment. But he has to work quickly to get ahead of Aditya Swaminathan, who is a championship title contender. And car number 3, Shreyas Dimate. Looks like Aditya Swaminathan getting ever so close to Shreyas at the moment. Pratik Sonawane riding that wave now. He's tagging along and he's keeping it close to both Shreyas and Aditya Swaminathan. Avik Anwar doing a fantastic job from the start. He started from P4, he's moved up into P2. So that's a couple of spots up the ladder for Avik Anwar. They're coming to the end of lap 2. Prashant Tarni Singh still holds the charge in the front. With Avik Anwar in P2, here's the fight for P3. With Shreyas Dimate leading the charge. Aditya Swaminathan in P4 and Pratik Sonawane in P5. Pratik's got the championship to work for and needs to get ahead of Aditya Swaminathan. Big question is Raj Bakru, car number 6. He's right behind. Oh, this is disaster for number 6, Raj Bakru. The young rookie driver has been doing a fantastic job through the last couple of rounds. But I think he had a jump start and he has a drive-through penalty. That will change the course of his championship fight. Raj Bakru, the second in the championship, will lose a lot of points with this new development in this round. Oh, that's just a sad turn of events for Raj Bakru, a promising young driver. In fact, he was the closest contender to Pratik Sonawane. So the odds stack closer to Pratik Sonawane's favor now. Pratik has to work his way to get ahead of Aditya Swaminathan, and I think that's the agenda for Pratik, our championship leader. Looks like Avik Anwar has finally managed to get ahead of Prashant Tarni Singh and gotten ahead. He is taking the lead and charge of this race. What a fun drive from Avik Anwar. Prashant Tarni Singh looking ahead of his competition. He needs to work. Yeah, we drive with our championship leader chasing down car number 14, who's currently P3 in the championship, Aditya Swaminathan. Pratik Sonawane gets ahead of Shreyas Dimate. Let's not forget that. He gets ahead of Shreyas Dimate and moves up into P4. Last time around, Avik Anwar clocked in the quickest with a 155.898. Here is car number 6. Not happy about this. A drive-through penalty for Raj Bakru. The entire pack already at turn 4 while Raj Bakru exits the pit lane. Well, he's got clear skies now. He just needs to put his head down and put in the work. If he can manage to finish in the top 10, he still gains some points. Is it enough? But he's got enough laps to do it. We're going to see how much he can recover after that drive-through penalty. In the front, Avik Anwar really trying to check out of this race. So far, he's built what a couple of car lengths ahead of Prashant Tarni Singh, our pole man. And Prashant definitely coming under pressure from Aditya Swaminathan, Pratik Sonawane. And car number 3, Shreyas Dimate. Here's the fight for P2 at the moment. Prashant Tarni Singh, our pole man, moves down into P2 and is severely coming under pressure from Aditya Swaminathan. He's closing in as we speak. 6 laps to the checkered flag and the race goes on. There's been quite a bit of movement in the front order in that top 10. Pratik Sonawane starts from P7 and right now continues the race from P4. Raj Bakru, who started from P6, has had to go through a drive-through penalty and is now at the back of the grid. Aditya Swaminathan, who started P3, is currently holding position in P3. Avik Anwar, after a fantastic drive from P4, he's the race leader at this point. It's a 4-race weekend for the Volkswagen Polo Cup. So Pratik Sonawane playing it nice and playing a good strategy here. His biggest threat was Raj Bakru, who's at the back of the grid now. He's got Aditya Swaminathan, who's just ahead of him. But as far as points are concerned, he's got a decent lead ahead of Aditya Swaminathan. So he doesn't need to do anything drastic. He just needs to reel it in slow and steady. He's got enough laps to do it. At the moment, here is car number 12, Munjal Savla, on a massive, massive mission to get ahead of Shreyas Dimate. He's all over the rear bumper. He gets ahead of Shreyas Dimate at that turn 9. Nicely done move there. He found that gap and he gets ahead. Here's our championship leader, number 7, Pratik Sonawane. Our pole man still holding fort in P2. Aditya Swaminathan literally mirroring every single move of Prashant Tarni Singh. He's trying to put pressure from the back there. We're halfway through this lap. 5 laps to this race. 5 laps to the checkered flag now. And Avik Anwar takes the charge. He's in control of the race. He's in the lead of this race. Our poleman moves down into P2. Aditya Swaminathan stays in P3. Pratik Sonawane moves a couple of spots into P4. Munjal Savla trying his best to catch up with Pratik Sonawane. We got Ojas Surve in P6. Shreyas Dimate in P7. And Aditya Pawar in P8. Saurabh Bandyapade doing a good race there in P9. Niranjan Totkari in P10, Rahul Deshpande in P11, and Raj Bakru in P12. That's the 12-car standing order after 5 laps. Avik Anwar definitely has a little bit of advantage. He's still got that 2-car length gap ahead of Prashant Tarni Singh. Here is the fight for P2 that we are witnessing on our screens. Prashant Tarni Singh doing everything he can to defend that P2. Pratik Sonavane going really, really close now to Aditya Swaminathan. He's matched the pace and he's right behind, waiting to strike, waiting for the right moment. They're coming down into turn 12. It's a quick dab on the brakes and then hard on the throttle, sweeping into that right hand. 4 laps to go to the checkered flag. Commendable effort from Prashant Tarni Singh there. He's doing a great job of defending two title contenders behind him. Goes to show the level of competition in this grid. Aditya Swaminathan still not finding that gap. Oh, all three cars locking up on their brakes, some smoke from the tires. But they've got it under control. They're really pushing the cars now. Literally turning on 3 wheels. Can Aditya Swaminathan and Pratik Sonavane do something about a fantastic defense from Prashant Tarni Singh? They have been close to Prashant for the last couple of laps. Clearly, Aditya Swaminathan is trying to outbrake Prashant Tarni Singh, but what's happening is that the lines that Prashant is taking are much more on the defense. Oh, Pratik Sonavane finding room. Whoa, there's been impact. There's been contact between both Pratik Sonavane and Aditya Swaminathan. This just changes the course of the finish order. Wow. Well, honestly, there wasn't enough room there. Looks like Pratik Sonavane's car has taken some damage. He was trying to find a little bit of room there. Oh, this is disaster. Number 7, our championship leader, comes down into the pit. Is that the end of the race for our championship leader? How can this happen with 3 laps to the checkered flag? Well, I don't know if it was really a calculated move, because there wasn't that much room. Aditya definitely went a little wide at that turn 9. I think Pratik thought he could seize the opportunity. He definitely had the pace, but maybe he was carrying in a little too speed and just couldn't get the car to turn. But this just changes the order. Avik Anwar in a very, very comfortable spot this time around. And this is why the reverse grid is so much fun to watch. It really tests the skill and the mental strength of these drivers. Avik Anwar is now 4th in the championship before this race. And he's got 25 points that he can take home. This could put him actually in contention for the top 3 in the championship. He could move into the podium order. There is number 14. That is Aditya Swaminathan's car. That is done for. Oh, this just makes things all the more dramatic for tomorrow's doubleheader. We've got 2 laps to the checkered flag. So the current order is Avik Anwar in P1. Here is car number 4. Prashant Tarni Singh, a poleman in P2. Munjal Savla moves into podium contention in P3. Ojas Surve. I mean, both Munjal and Ojas doing a great job. Ojas started the race in P9. He's currently in P4. Shreyas Dimate in P5. Aditya Swaminathan has spun out. He's at the back of the grid now. Just wow. Well, honestly, I did not see that coming. Knowing the experience that Aditya Swaminathan, Pratik Sonawane has on this grid. He was definitely fed up of staying behind Aditya Swaminathan and Prashant Tarni for that many laps. I'm sure race control will have a double check on that incident, but that was a tough one for Pratik Sonawane, and I think purely collateral damage reflecting on Aditya Swaminathan. Well, folks, we're going into the final lap now as our race leader, number 9, Avik Anwar from Dhaka, Bangladesh, gets on the main straight and crosses our start marshal. Prashant Tarni Singh, pole man, doing a fantastic job of defending that P2. Goes to show how well he's doing this race. Could this moment be a deciding point in the championship? That's what I want to know. Yes, car number 9 enjoying that sunset here at the Madras International Circuit after a fantastic drive from P4 to leading the race in style. Prashant Tarni Singh, a pole man, definitely put up a brave fight, but I think it was Avik Anwar that had the pace this time around. Munjal Savla being at the right place at the right time. Ojas Survik closes in on Munjal Savla at the moment. There could be a fight going into this final sector for P3. The race in done until that checkered flag. And we're definitely seeing Ojas close in on Munjal Savla. This could turn the tide. Wow. Avik Anwar, what a job well done. Phenomenal driving from Avik Anwar. He's been having a tough season this year, but I think he found that winning rhythm. The checkered flag awaits. Number 9 comes into the final corner. Here we go. Taking the checkered flag for race 2 in the Volkswagen Polo Cup Grand Finale. Avik Anwar takes the win. Prashant Tarni Singh in P2. Looks like Sama Munjal Savla held fort and takes P3. Ojas Surve in P4. Shreyas Demate in P5. Aditya Pawar in P6. And a commendable drive from Saurav Bandyapade from P13. Oh, looks like Saurav Bandyapade has actually come into the pits. Not sure what happened to his car, but didn't look the part. Here we have a few of our spectators joining us here in the grandstand at the Madras International Circuit, enjoying the final race of today. What a day at the office. Yes, it's a win. Here we have some of our other spectators. Big smiles for the camera. Well, it's clear to show with their big smiles, they clearly enjoyed an action-packed race. Well, this is the final race of the provisional race results as it stands. Avik Anwar from Dhaka, Bangladesh, takes the win. Finally, he's back on the winning mix. In P2 is Prashant Tarni Singh, the pole man, takes second. Munjal Savla takes a fabulous third. Ojas Survey settles for a 4. Shreyas Dimate in P5. Aditya Pawar in P6. And Niranjan Totkari, who started the race in P11, finishes in P7. That's the top 7 in the second race of the Volkswagen Polo Cup. Our championship leader Pratik Sonawane and title contenders Aditya Swaminathan and Raj Bakru have not had their race. Raj Bakru had a jump start, and Aditya Swaminathan and Pratik Sonawane were involved in an incident which took them out of podium contention. Well, folks, that's the end of day 1 of racing here at the grand finale of the MRF MMSC FMSCI Indian National Car Racing Championship 2022. This is your host Vivek Abraham signing off for the day. I will see you bright and early tomorrow for the final day, the final race day of the 2022 season. We start off the races bright and early with the first race kicking off at 9:30 a.m. sharp. So make sure you are here to watch all the live action. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back with our race winners, Avik Anwar, Prashant Tarni Singh, and Munjal Savla.
Avik, we saw your pace in the previous race itself, and now you finished first in this race. How was the race for you?
The race is great. It's always great racing in India because the competition is top level. I always say that if I get a podium here, I always say in an interview like the racing in India is next level. If you can score a podium here, you can do well anywhere in the world. And I would like to dedicate this podium to my brother Tawhid Afridi. He's recovering from a surgery, so I would like to dedicate this podium to him. And I would like to thank the Almighty for this.
Absolutely. We also give our prayers for him to recover soon. And Avik, how has your experience been here? I mean, you obviously love racing in India, especially at MMSC. How has the experience been?
The experience has been great. All the officials, they're really nice. It's a welcoming feeling. Whenever I come to India, there's always smiles. Everyone talks to you nicely. So it's really nice. Anywhere else, I face a bit of racism. But in India, it feels like home. So it's great.
Wonderful. And good luck for you for the last day as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, Prashant, second place, would you take it?
No, obviously no. Can I hold this? Yeah, no. But I'm happy. I mean, considering the fact that I've not touched a race car in about 7 years, I've not raced on the track in about 11 years. I think I should be happy, but honestly, I'm not. I know I was there, but then of course these boys are fighting for the championship, and there's no point really holding. I mean, I would hold them up, but then there's no point really going too aggressive because, of course, at the end of the day, they're still fighting for the championship. I'm just doing this one round, so. I'm really, really happy to see everybody here and to be back racing and to driving a race car. So, of course, big thank you to Volkswagen, to Rayo, and to everybody else who made this happen. This literally happened on a Wednesday, the last Wednesday, and yeah, I'm just happy. But to answer your question, no, I won't take it. But I'll have to make do with it.
Okay, thank you so much. Enjoy your stay. So Munjal, we saw what you could do in the previous race. You really gave Raj for a run for his money, for the third place, and now you are back here on the podium.
Yeah, I was. The last race was amazing. This weekend I found a lot of pace, and it's been really good. So I'm really happy with this. Last race I wanted a podium, couldn't get it, but now we make amends this time, and I'll be standing on the podium after a gap of almost 11 years. That's a long time, and I'm looking forward to being there and taking a trophy home. I think everyone at home will be happy, and thank you to Rayo Racing and Volkswagen for this wonderful opportunity. And I think, yeah, this has been great. I have no words.
Munjal, many more podiums for you.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you.
Riding a race car is kind of like flying a fighter jet.
Especially in this sport, you can't really show your emotions.
Yeah, it's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You
In my mind, I was thinking about the win, and I was going for the win.
Oh no! Oh! There's been a spin-off of one of the cars, which has led to two other cars steering off into the grass patch.
So everybody remember me, and though I ain't Dr. Close, I ain't stopping though. It's hip-hop, you know, or is it rock and roll? I'm not dropping down, no matter.
Fallen in love with speed. Then I found a place where I could actually do something about it.
Break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't here to make friends. Yeah. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up now. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down.